It happened again, right? You felt stressed, so you ate to compensate, and now you're feeling guilty about it. You don't have to. It's okay. Everyone is different. Everyone has a different way to deal with stress. Some people will eat, others will bite their nails, smoke a cigarette, practice sport, or meditate. The fact that you know how you deal with stress means that you are self aware, and that's already a really good sign. Of course, it may not be the healthiest way to deal with stress, but don't blame yourself because it will stress you even more. Never feel guilty, never blame yourself, never shame yourself because those are your ways to deal with stress, your ways to defend yourself and to keep your feet on the ground. Yes, your habits may not be the best, but there is always a solution. The fact that you are self aware will help you make progress. You can find a way to replace those habits with other ones. Once again, changing your habits may be hard because habits and defense systems are reflexes we don't think about when we do it. And changing habits takes time and it will take a lot of effort at first. You may fail sometimes, but it's okay. What matters is that even if you fail at some point, you try again. You don't give up until the new process becomes an actual habit. As you are self aware of your reactions, you first have to find out your sources of stress. Of course, I won't tell you that you have to avoid all sources of stress because it's impossible. Our daily life is full of small stressful moments and we can't wrap ourselves in a bubble. But once you have found out what triggers you the most, it will allow you to take a step back when you have to face a situation. Then you will have to find a way to replace your habit in a way that suits you and only you. Because, once again, everyone is different. What works for someone may not work for you. The trick is to distract yourself, to divert your attention from your bad habit. For example, drawing doodles or joining your hands and focusing on them. Take deep breaths, take your time to completely feel, then empty your lungs. Also, as your habit is to eat when you are stressed, then it's your mouth that you have to keep busy, which can be complicated, but what you can do is replace the food you usually eat with healthier things like sugar-free candies and biscuits, dried fruits like almonds or cashew nuts, fruits, something that will fill your stomach and trick your brain, but that won't actually be bad for your health. You can read a book or listen to a podcast, so you will have to be fully focused on something else to understand it. You can also listen to music, either a calming one with sounds of nature that will help you relax, or, on the contrary, music on which you can dance or sing. It doesn't matter if you're good at singing or dancing. What's important is to turn this moment of stress into a relaxing time or into a fun time. So, what you have to do is to try several methods to find the one that works with you. Again, It will take time to change your habits, and it's okay. Because if you spend too much time analyzing everything you do, then it will be even more stressful and tiring. So don't be too hard on yourself. What can also help you is to talk about it to the people that surround you. If they notice that you are stressed or that you are using your old habit to deal with stress, they can help you notice it and act on it. They can help you calm down, distract yourself, or suggest other ways to deal with stress. You have to remind yourself that it will take time, patience, and that's not about becoming non-responsive to stress because you are human. So you have to feel things. Here, it's about understanding how you feel and what you do with those feelings. You can't change who you are, and you don't have to. But you can change the response you give to stress. You can have a true impact on your own behavior. It will take a lot of will, of repetition, and it might be tiring. On the contrary, be kind to yourself. Allow yourself not to be perfect all the time and to fail sometimes. Love yourself for who you are, with your qualities and your flaws, your habits, the good and the bad ones. And at some point, you will replace your previous habit with a new one without even noticing it, because it will become your new natural way of dealing with stress.